How's it going, guys? I have been preparing for the upcoming events. I haven't really practiced much for the Mayhem, and I'll talk more about Mayhem in just a minute, but I've been kind of testing what is required to get to 600 Delve. This is going to be a really long path down here to 572, so I haven't made it to 600 yet, but I feel like at this point it's just you got to put in the time to get there. I'm playing on Spectral Helix Deadeye, Ghost Shrouds. I'm running Grace, Precision, and Haste. And the big thing in this is Nightblade giving elusive and then having increased elusive effect on top of evasion and cap spell suppression. But this is how you get to the next delve levels. You and just kind of skip everything, and all you have to do is make it through the node at the end. Occasionally got to stop and try and kill something because stuff gets tanky down here, and on top of all the potential crazy mods you can get. I've found it probably the easiest to just try and bypass as much of everything as possible. If you're going to try and push to Delve 600, you're probably going to grind Delve in the Endless Delve event, like, at a comfortable level to get your character geared, and then you go. Kind of like I'm doing here. Like, it doesn't do me any good to fight all this stuff if the cart and the darkness and the enemies take too long to kill. So you just get here, and then if you can survive and eventually kill everything, you'll make it. You really just kind of have to watch out for like bad arch nemesis combos. Like that one's just empowered elements gargantuan, but if you get like a rejuvenator or a really nasty soul eater, executioners are kind of bad as well. Then that could kind of rip your node, and then you can just like try it again, unless you're playing hardcore, I guess. But that isn't my plan. Spell suppression, evasion, plus elusive is very, very strong for surviving here. So if you can get enough damage and just be able to run circles and just try not to get hit, don't get one shot basically, you can probably push super far down Delve. It goes a long way. I've found 3 alls in total now, I think. Oh, there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 right here. Both of them probably pretty easy. Definitely doable. I took out one at 222, but this is where I'm going to leave SSF for a while. I need to do a little bit of leveling practice. Like, I have so much stuff. I've farmed all of this, leveling to 100, and then farming lakes. I have 168 boss maps, just chilling. So there's lots of mavens there that I could do. Lots of Watcher's Eyes, potentially, but only 6 Purifiers. I don't know. And I even have 3 Cortexes, so I could even farm the Feared. But we're off to events. I'm really looking forward to next league. So let's talk Mayhem. So here we have Mayhem announcement. It brings in league modifiers into areas. In every single act zone, every single map, it'll randomly have 20 Rogue Exiles, 20 Strongboxes, 20 Invasion Bosses, 10 Breaches, 20 Tormented Spirits, 20 Harbingers, a Mirror of Delirium, or chance to spawn Beyond Demons. And the mod that's in each zone will change every single hour. And then there will also be 2 additional mods from this mod pool here. Monsters take less damage, increased monster damage, move attack, cast speed, 2 additional projectiles, increased AoE, Fizz's extra fire, cold, lightning, or chaos, crit chance and multi, hinder with spell hits, and maim with attack hits. So, leveling to 100 is going to be kind of a challenge in this, I would think. I'm definitely going to play Raider, probably going to play Fire Trap, try and win the race to 100 in softcore SSF. There's all 4 versions of the league: standard, hardcore, solo self-found, and hardcore SSF. and it starts just under 12 hours from when I'm recording this. So yeah, I haven't done any leveling practice. I've just been focusing on like pushing delve. But I kind of planned out an Atlas passive tree that I think I'm going to use to like for leveling. Push up, grab June, get shrine nodes, get harbinger nodes, get harbinger nodes, get shrine nodes, get harbinger nodes, then get abyss nodes. Here, and here, up here. You can come up here and get more shrine stuff. Start speccing into June once you're getting into like upper red maps and things for extra like safe house XP. Then block everything off so that you can only get abyss. But yeah, that's what my Atlas passive tree is going to be. Leaving 19 points, I think that's fair. It's possible I could go for like the strong boxes being rare and stuff, but we also don't know how the Mayhem mechanics is gonna like work with the Atlas passive tree. The big thing I'm looking for is trying to convert harbingers into the powerful harbinger bosses. So every hour there's probably going to be a global chat, which if I find that out in the first couple of days, I'll pass that along. But people will share what map types have what in them. So if you can find the map base that hour that has harbingers in it with whatever, that's going to be what's best to farm. And then the extra abyss in there with the extra XP is good. Throw on some eater influence in there and then grind Junes when possible. And yeah, that's basically my plan. Gonna play Fire Trap. Gonna be the same that I league started with. Should be easy to get gear going. I'm missing an amulet. I mirrored this amulet with the lake. I broke this character, but we will remake it starting tomorrow. Fire Trap plus flamethrower traps and good old infernal cry to like blow up everything that it touches. So should be fun. I really like this build, so that's what we've got going on there. And then I'll probably do the same thing, honestly, for Delve. And then hopefully around then I can make it into the beta for Ruthless. If not, then I'll probably do the other event as well, the Delirium one. Maybe then I will, we'll just try something crazy. Do a Archmage Stormbrand or something. Just cause. But I do have to keep in mind that I don't want to lose my rank 1 ranger status, which I've currently added 160 points to this. I don't know, it hasn't added in the stuff from this league. So I want to make sure I can stay ahead in this race. That's my main goal with it all, which is why I'm going to play Fire Trap on the Raider. And we should be able to bust that out, that level 100 pretty quick. I will note that in the last Mayhem event I did, it doesn't look like I even have that character anymore, but you could still farm Imperial bows in the foothills in Act 9. But I remember when doing this that if the Harbingers spawned in that zone, they would not drop the cards. The invasion bosses, none of the added content was dropping div cards throughout the story zones. So you might want to, if you're trying to farm a tabula in the Mayhem event and you would normally just blast out blood aqueducts, I would recommend getting to maps and then farming the T2, farming frozen cabins until you get your tabula. Get it there rather than trying to utilize the Mayhem mechanics to get it out of Blood Aqueduct. They could have changed it this time. It's been a couple years since we had the Mayhem. Yeah, it was 2020. So maybe it will be better for stuff like that. Think of it as a possibility because I farmed to level 75, 76 to farm one of these Imperial bows before I went into maps for Caustic Arrow build, in which the meta back then was to just farm Harbingers. Oh no, it would be fun to do this again. Caustic Air was so much fun. Look at that coverage. It's so good. And extra cooldown on dash was pretty cool too on this build. This is a really fun build. This wasn't the exact character, it was a like replica of this character that made it into that I used for that Mayhem event, so. And there's Awakened Gems and stuff now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got. I deleted off all the games off of my phone that I've been playing like the last 2 weeks. Getting ready to like buckle down and grind out some PoE. I finally get to see a neurologist again next Tuesday, I think. Haven't had a actual doctor over my issues for over a year now, so I'm excited about that. St. Louis Blues hockey started winning their first 3 games, and then we've lost 6 in a row. That kind of sucks. But yeah, that's all I got. I will try and post videos going over the progress through the league events the best I can. I am going to be racing to try and get 100, so I might not be able to make quite as a concisely edited video as I've been really trying to focus on, but I will do my best. But yeah, I'll see you in those. Like, subscribe, and cheers.